In this video, we are going to talk about travel to Maldives, so before starting this video, please like this video, and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. Stretching across the Indian Ocean just southwest of Sri Lanka, the Maldives is renowned for countless paradise isles ringed by silky white sands, swaying palms and waters too clear to be true. Lounging at a lavish resort here takes self-care to new heights, but venture beyond your sunbed and you'll be rewarded with cultural wonders, fiery hot local food and once-in-a-lifetime wildlife encounters. Once you've found your perfect island in the Maldives, it's time to be inspired with our picks for the 10 best things to do there. Here's the description of travel to Maldives. Let's start. Meet the locals. You made 2 local islands in Maldives, Mule Island, the capital of Johnson Atoll, and Nalafafushi Island, a fishing village where you may the fish market. Walking through the concrete buildings, you will be surprised that there will be a proper downtown and square on both tiny islands with schools, community centers, and banks. These islands are probably the smallest inhabited islands you have ever seen, but there's a lot going on there. Island hopping. Believe it or not, there is a large settlement in the Maldives and many locals live and work on the islands. If you stay at a private island in the Maldives, make sure to book an excursion to visit the nearby local islands and communities. This was a great day trip around the islands. The Maldives people follow a strict Muslim culture, so be sure to dress respectably in long skirts/shorts and no spaghetti strap sleeves. I wore shorts but just brought a sarong with me to put on when we landed at the islands. Bring some cash with you so you can buy local crafts and jewelry as well. Attend a Bodu Baru show. For all those who like to live in music, it is essential to attend a Bodu Baru show in the Maldives. The show mixes percussion, dance, and singing, and the whole thing forms a perfect trip to the land of world music. Demonstrations are given at local festivals, but many groups also perform at private shows organized by the hotels. It is a very enjoyable time for an art that brings together diverse influences, especially those from East Africa. It's a perfect time to dive into the heart of Maldivian culture. Fishing at night. It's not only during the day that you can enjoy the pleasures of the sea in the Maldives. Night fishing parties are indeed organized all over the archipelago for the amateurs. The reason is simple: the fish are indeed easier to catch in the evening when they are out to feed. After having taken full advantage of swimming during the day, it is therefore advisable to grab the fishing rod and come back at nightfall to enjoy a calm and relaxed atmosphere. With a bit of luck, you will then leave with a fish that you will enjoy the next day grilled on the barbecue. Beaches, again and again. If there's one thing you want to do when you're in one of the most beautiful archipelagos in the world, it's spend time on the beach, just to sunbathe, swim, read, and enjoy the view. To do this, you can start by going to Coco Island Beach, in the southern part of the Male Atoll. The waters are transparent as never before, and the setting is ideal for taking some great shots. For a change, head for Gulhi Beach, where the blue tones of the sea also leave you speechless. Swimming, cocktails on the sand, or water sports, all the elements are there to have a good time. A visit of KURAMATHI Island. The island of KURAMATHI is resplendent in many ways. One goes there of course to enjoy the beauty of its beaches, and as for the other islands of the archipelago, for this feeling of being in a place at the end of the world. But KURAMATHI is also exceptional for its lush vegetation. Green lovers will be amazed by the sight of oleanders with white or pink flowers, palm trees, banana trees, and giant bougainvilleas. You can also travel around the island on an electric buggy or go to a spa for a wellness session. Note the eco-responsible commitment of the island in terms of food, water supply, and beach cleaning. Treat yourself to a seaplane flight. Flying over the atolls by seaplane is one of the must-do activities in the Maldives. Because if you like to spend time on land to enjoy the beaches, the sea, and an environment conducive to contemplating the landscape, the view from the air is simply unique. Comfortably installed, you can then distinguish the islands and islets, and have fun spotting those that are deserted. The color gradation is also remarkable. Between the different shades of blue of the sea, the vegetation, and the various constructions on stilts, one keeps images in mind that are not ready to fade away. Going to see the Sea of Stars on Mudhu Island. In the Maldives, the island of Mudhu reserves a natural spectacle of all beauty, and not to be missed under any circumstances. The place is famous for its sea phytoplankton, which lights up at night when the waves reach the beach. It is then covered with thousands of points of light reminiscent of fireflies. One has the feeling that the starry sky is reflected in the sea, and the spectacle offered is almost unreal. In fact, the tiny organisms light up when they are stressed, so it is the movement of the waves on the shore that makes them glow blue. Splendid to see and photograph. Explore uninhabited islands. If the Maldives consists of 1,200 islands, it should be noted that 200 of them are deserted. It is therefore an ideal destination to put yourself in the shoes of Robinson Crusoe for a getaway. Once you arrive on one of the islands, all you have to do is enjoy a tanning session on the fine sand, then go for a refreshing swim in the turquoise waters from time to time, always at the right temperature. You should also not hesitate to take a walk in the heart of nature, as the forests offer the opportunity to learn more about the local floristic richness. Explore the capital, Male. Most people who visit the Maldives completely bypass Male, perhaps due to the fact that it's the antithesis of the typical tropical island aesthetic. The capital is one of the most densely populated cities in the world, cramming more than 200,000 people into just 3.2 square miles. But linger a while and you'll be amply rewarded. Artificial Beach offers the chance to see how urban Maldivians do beach days. The Guts and All Fish Market is a sucker punch to the senses, and the ancient Old Friday Mosque captivates all those who enter with its intricately carved coral stone. Swim with whale sharks. If swimming with whale sharks is on your travel bucket list, you're in luck. The Maldives is one of the best places in the world to spot them year-round, especially if you make Alafudalo Atoll, Southern Ari Atoll, your base. Most resorts and guest houses offer whale spotting snorkel trips and dives. Choose a reputable operator that puts the well-being of the whales first, and remember to keep a good distance away from the gentle giants if you have the good fortune of spotting one. Dolphin watching. When you arrive at Cinnamon Hakora, you ask your greeter what she thinks is one of the best things to do in the Maldives is. Hands down, the dolphin excursion, it is said. So, you decide to do it. Just before sunset, you must set out in search of pods of dolphins. It does not take long for your captain to spot one. You will see a few dolphins in the wild, and you must say, the dolphins in the Maldives are some of the most active and playful you have ever seen. You will also be very pleased to see that the captain of your boat does not get too close to the dolphins or chase them too much. He keeps a safe distance, letting the dolphins swim off should they choose to do so. Relax and unwind. If you've chosen to travel to the Maldives, chances are you're looking to do some serious chilling. If the chalk-white sands and pastel-pink sunsets aren't enough to soothe away your stress, an exceedingly indulgent massage certainly is. The sleep-enhancing treatment at Huvafin Fushar Resort is like a lullaby for frazzled grown-ups, and takes place in the world's first and only underwater spa. Snorkeling trips. If diving isn't your thing, snorkeling is a great option. The reefs are so pristine in the Maldives that you don't have to go deep to see a lot. We went snorkeling with sea turtles and saw more than half a dozen munching their lunches at the reef. Spending a solid 2 hours in the water, we also managed to see so much more marine life than just sea turtles. Snorkeling is truly one of the best things to do in the Maldives. Experience local island life. Luxury resorts may be utterly blissful, but they exist entirely within their own private island bubbles. To experience authentic Maldivian culture, you'll need to visit a so-called local island such as Hura, Hithadu or Mafushi, where you can stay at family-owned guesthouses, buy fresh mahi-mahi direct from fishermen and wander whitewashed streets as the call to prayer summons mosque-going crowds. Remember, Maldives is a Muslim nation. Bikinis and speedos are fine at many hotels, but modest clothing is the norm elsewhere. If you are keen to island hop and explore, it's worth planning ahead to find the best ways to get around the Maldives. Scuba diving. The Maldives is one of the premier scuba diving destinations on Earth, and if there is one place you need to give it a try, it's here. There are many affordable potty dive centers where you can take a discovery dive if you are not certified, or sign up for several dive options to one of the many reefs. The Maldives has an abundance of marine life for its stingrays, whale shark migration, reef sharks, and sea turtles. The crystal clear blue waters offer incredible visibility, and there's no need for a wetsuit here. The water's warm and inviting. This was definitely one of our favorite things to do in Maldives. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.